In our last lecture, we have studied the disadvantage of FPS. FPS, it means the file processing and database DBMS. We have seen the advantage of DBMS. So these all are the advantage of DBMS. Let's recall: redundancy can be reduced. We can avoid the inconsistency. Can anyone tell me what do you mean by inconsistency? First, let me ask offline student. Now you tell me what is inconsistency. Have you attended last lecture? Okay, now from online, can anyone tell me what is inconsistency? Improper arrangement of data, incorrect. Contradictory, yes, maybe you can say. Mismatch, contradictory, that is fine. Whenever we are going to perform some transaction, before transaction and after transaction, if we are getting the different value, then we may call inconsistency, right? Ravi, you are saying about the duplication. Same data is copied at many places. So you are talking about the duplication, right? Integrity can be maintain integrity. It means constraints, rules, privileges. I have given one example like in an email field, whenever you are trying to enter 123, then it will give the error. You should enter something like that, abc@with.com. So if we have said this type of rule, then it is known as the integrity. We have lots of integrity constraints. We will see it later. Okay. Next, instance and schema. Yes, two more important definition for 1 marks and short question or MCQ. Instance and schema. Schema, it means logical structure of any table, logical structure of any database. Logical structure consists of what? Column name, data type, and their size. So sometimes they are giving in exam, like schema is given to you, you need to write the queries. Schema, it means data are not given to you, but only schema, it means table का structure आपको दिया होगा, that is the schema. Instant, it means actual content of the database at any time, at particular time, that is known as the instance. You need to remember these two definitions. Next is the ANSI Spark 3-level architecture. Now we are going to explore the architecture of DBMS. Till now we have seen what is data, what is information, what is database management system, purpose of the DBMS, applications of the DBMS. We have seen real life example of the DBMS, so we can get the idea where we can use the DBMS, right? Now all of you are clear with this basic concept, so now we are moving to the architecture. Fine. So here ANSI Spark, there are mainly two types of architecture we are going to discuss. First one is the overall architecture, and second one is the ANSI Spark 3-level architecture. ANSI Spark is nothing but a one type of standard, like ISI, and a gold you can find the hallmark. Similar way, in this we have ANSI Spark standard. This group of people approved this architecture for the DBMS. So let's see the full form of ANSI and Spark. ANSI means American National Standard Institute, and Spark is Standard Planning and Requirement Committee. This committee approved this architecture for this DBMS. Now we have a 3-level architecture. It means we have a 3 level, not more than 3, not more less than 2. So in exam, make sure if they ask 3-level architecture, don't draw or write overall architecture because it's a time consuming. Right? Read the question carefully. First, external architecture. Just 1 minute. First is the external level, second is the conceptual level, and third one is the internal level. In a most of time, name suggests its meaning, so you can get the idea. First level, external level. Overall architecture is divided into a 3 part: external, conceptual, and internal. External, it means we all are the end users. We are using the application. We are not worrying about the storage. We are not worrying about the schema, structure. Just we are installing the application and use that application and uninstall like this, right? So that is the end user external level. So in this level, concerned with the way individual users see the data. For example, if we are searching or if we are purchasing something on a Flipkart or Amazon, are you aware with the internal structure, what kind of data is stored in the, that data, or what type of data type is stored in that table? Are you aware? Answer is yes or no? You should give the response. Huh? I am not teaching only online student. Yes. No. So you are the external level. We are at external level. हमको कोई टेंशन ही नहीं है कि इंटरनल लेवल पे डेटाबेस पे क्या सेव है, कौन सा डेटा है. हाँ, whenever item is not available, they will give the message item is not available. That's it. So हमें पता चल जाता है ये आइटम अवेलेबल नहीं है, so we should go for other item. So that is the external level. Now conceptual level can be regarded as a community user view, a formal description of data of interest to the organization independent of any storage consideration. Okay. To clear this conceptual level, let me explain first internal level, so you can get the clear-cut idea. Internal level, it is concerned with the way in which the data is actually stored. It means physical level. In hard disk, how data is stored, that is that comes under internal level, right? External level, it means how data is displayed. So now you can imagine it that what is conceptual level, middle level of external or internal. That is the conceptual level. Let's see next with the diagram. Suppose this one is the database. Database, it means where we can store the data. We can say that hard disk, pen drive, or anything, any type of storage. First level, internal level. Actually, from the basic, you can easily identify the upper level. So our first step and essential set is level is the internal level, that is the physical level. I told you name suggests its meaning, so you can easily interpret what is physical level, right? Can anyone tell me physical level means? Physically we can store the data, that means physical level. It means in this level our data must be stored at some place. So that is the internal level. So it is written on left side how the data are actually stored on storage devices, that comes under the internal level. Now let's move to the conceptual level, that is the logical level. Logical level, it means what data are stored and what relationship exist. What data are stored and what relationship exists between the tables, between the database, that comes under the logical level. Now logical, it means which are logically related. It means what relationship exists between the table. It is not possible to store everything in one table. Is it possible? It is not possible. Otherwise we may have a large amount of volume. Volume will be increased day by day. For example, we in our college we have 10,000 plus students. If I am trying to store that data in one table, it is very difficult to, and it is very difficult to search any student from your class, right? So we will divide the information amongst the multiple tables, and we can do one thing. We can relate the table, or we can give the relationship between the tables. So that is logically connected. Logically relationship, we can say that relationship between the two tables. So in the third chapter, in the ER diagram, we will see that relationship in a detail. So logical structure, what data are stored and relationship between that table, it comes under the logical level. Now third one is the view level. It means end users external level. तो जहां पे हम सिर्फ एप्लीकेशन यूज कर रहे हैं, we are not worrying about the physical storage, we are not worrying about the structure of that table. So it means we are not worrying about the logical level as well as physical level. So third level is the view level. How data are viewed by each user. How data are viewed, it means displayed. आपको डेटा किस तरह से डिस्प्ले हो रहा है, that comes under the end user. So यहाँ पे देखो view 1, view 2, view 3, तीन end user मैंने और तीन बॉक्स यहाँ पे डिस्प्ले किया है. Can I display two conceptual level or more than two conceptual level? Why? Can I display more than two conceptual level or more than two internal level in this diagram? Yes, you are saying no. Why? Because logical structure of any table will be unique. तो उसको हम multiple कैसे display करवा सकते हैं? Yes, and of course end users are multiples. We all are the end user. Right now 58 students joined this meet, plus 10, more than 10 students are on benches. So we can say that more than 68 students access this database, but view only. So end user अलग अलग हो गए, end user अलग अलग हो गए. So that is the, yes Ravi, you are right, displays change with other conceptual level. So logical structure, or if you remember, and I told you whenever I give the real life example, you should remember all the real life example, because at any time I will correlate that example with any topic, with any unit. If you remember, I displayed one Excel file of your class list, right? So class list में कौन सी कॉलम में कैसा डेटा स्टोर किया है वो आप सिर्फ देख सकते हैं. It means you are the end user, you are at view level. I defined that Excel file with some structure, that is the Which level? Logical level. Okay, in phone number column, I cannot store numbers. Sorry, I cannot store alphabets like this. So I define the structure कि पहली कॉलम ये दूसरी कॉलम ये उसमें ये डेटा स्टोर होना चाहिए पूरा स्ट्रक्चर स्कीमा I define that schema, so that is the logical level. And physical level hard disk पे store किया internal पे. Clear? Any student is having any doubt? Because this is the very basic and important architecture, because in a last overall architecture I am going to zoom only these three level, right? I am going to zoom only this slide. यहाँ पे आपको सिर्फ तीन और तीन छह व्हाइट बॉक्स दिख रहे हैं, ठीक है? एक एक को मैं जूम करूंगा, उसके अंदर क्या है वो आपको देखना है. So that comes under the overall architecture. Yes sir, where is external level? Okay, Kisan, I gave the example external. I gave the example of external level. It means V. External level, it means the view level. External level, yes. You may find the different names from the different reference book. So do not get confused. Physical or internal, both are same. Conceptual level, logical level, both are same. External level or view level, both are same. External, it means the we are the end user. जो हम एप्लीकेशन और वेबसाइट जो भी यूज कर रहे हैं, so we all are the end user. By using some application we are using the database, so that's why we are the end user. Any doubt? Internal level, that is very simple. In internal level we are storing our data physically on hard disk or somewhere place. That is the internal level, right? Okay.
वेबसाइट होती है ठीक है होता है कि किसी भी नंबर ही लेवल में
Not obvious, because in a conceptual level it defines the logical structure. So whenever we are talking about the logical structure, it integrity comes under that. Integrity constraints, we can say that schema, data types, everything comes under the logical structure, right? Okay, fine. Any other doubt? From online student, any query? Only three are there. Okay, let's move forward. Here it is the example with database. Most of you have heard the table. So in a laboratory session, we have started just creation of the table and insertion into that table. We create the tables. If not, don't worry. In upcoming labs, we are going to create that tables. So according to that levels, I have defined that table schema and table data. So first we will start from the bottom, internal level. In that, stored item, item number, item name, price and order quantity, these all are the column names. And length, type is equals to byte 6, offset 0, type byte 20, offset 6, blah blah blah. What is this? This is the internal level and physical storage, where we are going to store. It comes under the internal level. Now I hope all of you are clear what is physical level or what is internal level. Physical का मतलब क्या हुआ? Physically data आपका कहाँ पे store हो रहा है? So if I take one example, let's say price, type is equals to byte 8 or comma offset is equals to 26. At somewhere in a hard disk you will find at offset 26 byte, it occupies the byte 8 and 26 ऑफसेट पे आपको प्राइस नाम की कॉलम वहां पे मिलेगी डिफाइन फिजिकल स्टोरेज पे. ऐसा इमेजिनेट आप कर सकते हो. कोई स्टूडेंट हार्ड डिस्क खोल के नहीं देखेगा, राइट? सो ये हुआ हमारा इंटरनल लेवल. नाउ कम्स टू द कंसेप्चुअल लेवल. कंसेप्चुअल लेवल ऑफसेट, actual location of that particular, we can say that data or we can say that anything. Offset is the general word. It comes in various meaning. But if I say right now you are sitting on a second column, second row, first seat, then that is the offset of your location. Clear? Exact location. Now second is the conceptual level. So if you see item number numeric 6, item name character 20, price numeric 5, 2, order quantity numeric 4. So in a first column we are having a 4 column, in a second column we are having a 4 data type. So that is your schema, that is your logical structure of that table. आप लोग कैसे डेटा उसमें स्टोर करेंगे, लॉजिकल स्ट्रक्चर डिफाइन किया है. So that is the conceptual level. Let me give you one real life example so you can get the idea. Okay, what is the shape of roti? What is the shape of roti? Round. Is it so? Circular, round. Who defined this shape? Who defined this logical structure? Come on guys, I am not talking about purely technical. Who defined this shape? We don't know. Earlier someone said this is the roti. This is the structure. Have you heard? स्क्वायर रोटी होगी कभी भी? हाँ, बॉयज बनाएंगे तो होगी. वो भी कुछ बॉयज, सब नहीं, कुछ. तो सिमिलर वे इंटरनल लेवल आटा हो गया फिजिकली. कंसेप्चुअल लेवल स्ट्रक्चर के रोटी गोली होती है, ठीक है, जैसी बनी. फिर एक्सटर्नल लेवल पे हाँ ये रोटी दिख रही है, दैट इज एक्सटर्नल लेवल. एक्चुअली एग्जैक्ट 100% एग्जाम्पल कोरिलेट नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन आई एम ट्राइंग टू कन्वे और आई एम ट्राइंग टू रिमूव योर डाउट्स. फाइन. सो लॉजिकल स्ट्रक्चर, it comes under the conceptual level. Conceptual, it means concept wise. आपका टेबल कोई भी बना रहा है उसका कंसेप्ट क्या है. फॉर एग्जांपल मैं अभी एक्सेल शीट में कॉलम बना रहा हूँ कि रोल नंबर एंड नेम, स्टूडेंट फोन नंबर, फादर नंबर, एड्रेस. तो ये स्ट्रक्चर मैं डिफाइन कर रहा हूँ. इट कम्स अंडर द कंसेप्चुअल लेवल, राइट. नाउ last level, external view or external level. It means individual views for individual users. That's why we are displaying it separately. View 1, view 2, view 3. Previous slide I have defined 3 views: view 1, view 2, view 3, right. Previous slide में 3 थे बॉक्स ऊपर के लेवल में. Right now I defined only 2, view 1 and view 2. What is view? Right now you are not able to understand that thing. It will come in the last unit in a PLSQL view. View का मतलब आप क्या देखना चाहते हो. For example, right now I have 10 student. एक स्टूडेंट बोलेगा सर I want to see only name. Second student will say I want to see phone number. Third students will say I want to see girl's phone number. Fourth student will say I want to see father number. Next student is saying I want to see एड्रेस ऑफ दैट स्टूडेंट, ताकि हम डायरेक्ट पहुंच जाए, फोन नहीं करना. ठीक है. सो सबका इंटरेस्ट अलग अलग है. सो सबका व्यू अलग अलग है एज पर देयर मेंटालिटी. आई एम नॉट सेइंग अबाउट, आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट संस्कार. सो डोंट वरी, आई एम सेइंग सबका इंटरेस्ट अलग अलग है. उसको जैसे वो डेटा व्यू करना है, that is known as the view. So that's why we displayed here view 1, view 2. Suppose view 1 में एक यूजर को आइटम नेम और प्राइस ही देखना है, लेकिन दूसरा बंदा है उसको आइटम नंबर, आइटम नेम, प्राइस और ऑर्डर क्वांटिटी ये चारों चार डिस्प्ले करवाना है. ये उसका इंटरेस्ट है. सपोज आई एम द व्यू 3, I am the third end user and I want to see price and item number only. जो भी आइटम है, मुझे आइटम नेम नहीं जानना है, आइटम नंबर, क्योंकि मुझे आइटम नंबर से पता चल जाता है कि इसकी प्राइस इतनी होगी, because I am from the same field. So I am not interested to display their name and quantity. So I will select only 2. So this is the external level. Now I am again asking, do you have any query, any doubt in this 3 level architecture? Any student? Everyone? Please put your message into a chat. If you have any query, any doubt, you can ask. Sorry guys, I forgot to unmute myself. Here it is the data model and stored database. Stored database, it means the storage view. Data model, it means we have a different models which we are going to discuss in a second unit. For example, राउंड शेप और सर्कुलर शेप में जो भी है वो रोटी बोलते हैं हम नहीं. It may be a bakri, rotla, pizza, parota, whatever. So according to our application or according to our requirement, we will use that model. So that is data model. And relationship between that conceptual level and internal level, it is known as the conceptual internal mapping. And relationship between the external and conceptual level, it is known as the external or conceptual mapping. Right? Now my question to all of you, if I change in a conceptual level, then it will affect to what? External level, internal level, or both? Again, I am repeating my question. If I change something in a conceptual level, then it will affect to what? External level or internal level or both level? Type your answer into a chat. Okay, so when we are changing something in a conceptual level, external view as a external end user, आपको पता नहीं चलेगा कि ये चेंज हुआ है, मैंने साइज चेंज किया, डेटा टाइप चेंज किया, वो पता नहीं चलेगा. फॉर एग्जांपल, आपकी एक कॉलम है नेम, स्टूडेंट नेम, उसकी डेटा टाइप है वेर-के-2 और साइज है 20, राइट? सो आप सबके नेम उसमें Am I audible properly? Am I audible properly? Okay, fine. So, आप अभी एंड यूजर हो, आप क्या देख रहे हो? एक्सेल शीट याद करो, रिकॉल दैट एक्सेल शीट, आई ओपन दैट एक्सेल शीट, उसमें से आपको क्या दिख रहा है? आपका नाम, आपका फोन नंबर, एवरीथिंग. उसके बैक एंड में क्या है वो हमें नहीं पता चल रहा है. ठीक है. सपोज इन अ कंसेप्चुअल लेवल, लॉजिकल स्ट्रक्चर में मैं चेंज कर रहा हूं, पुट योर मोबाइल फोन इनसाइड योर पॉकेट. नीचे શું જોવો છો તમારા? સોરી, in your table, if I change something at conceptual level, if I change the structure of that table, it depends what type of changes you are doing. If I am increasing the size, it will not affect in your data as well as in your view. आपको पता भी नहीं चला कि मैंने साइज चेंज कर दिया, डेटा टाइप चेंज कर दिया, कुछ भी। ठीक है, एक्सटर्नल व्यू को कुछ पता ही नहीं चलेगा। और फिजिकल लेवल, इंटरनल लेवल पे, इंटरनल लेवल में क्या फर्क पड़ेगा? स्टोरेज कैपेसिटी में, इफ वी आर हैविंग इनफ स्पेस देन कुछ नहीं पता चलेगा। ठीक है, सो देयर मे बी अ लिटिल बिट कनेक्शन और रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन दिस। वही स्क्रीन है जो लास्ट टाइम में थी। आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू शेयर माय स्क्रीन राइट नाउ। जो डायग्राम आपको दिख रहा था, एक्सटर्नल व्यू, कंसेप्चुअल व्यू और इंटरनल व्यू, वही है। Last 10 minutes we have, so I am not going to share that screen. Next concept is the data independency. Data independency, it means independent data. So जो भी अभी आपको लेवल दिख रहा है, इंटरनल, एक्सटर्नल, कंसेप्चुअल, so उसमें इंडिपेंडेंसी कहाँ पे दिख रही है, that thing we are going to discuss in a next class. If you are having any query, any question, any doubt, then you can ask. Today we are having a 2 lecture of DBMS. So in the second lecture, we are going to discuss overall architecture and this one, data independency. Okay, fine. Type your enrollment number. If you do not have any doubt, then type your enrollment number into a chat and you may leave. If you have done with your enrollment number, you may leave.